Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and map a volume directly to a host. This kind of completes that whole process. We've created a volume, we've created a host set, now we're going to go ahead and do the mapping. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and connect to the array using our standard connection string. And once we've connected the array, I want to do a get A9VV, and I want to get my list of volumes because I've got, well, I don't have a volume created, so let's create a new volume. So we're going to create a new volume called test volume X, and there's our new volume. And we already have an initiator group, so I'm going to do a get AA host set, and I'll get my list of hosts. Oh, got to spell those right. And you can see I've got a host set called Azure Local Cluster. So we're going to map the volume called test vol X to our host Azure Local Cluster. So to do that, we're going to do a new dash A9 VLUN, because a LUN is a representation of a volume to a host. And we're going to put it in the volume name, and we're going to put the host set in. And you can do verbose if you want to see all the details going on. And by default, when this mapping happens, a host set may represent multiple servers, and each server may represent multiple paths. And this is going to go ahead and map to all of them. I can specify a LUN, like LUN 4, or I can simply not do that, and it will automatically choose the next available LUN. So I'm going to go ahead and let it do the next available LUN. Now, since it's going to produce a whole bunch of mappings, I'm going to pipe this to format table to make it easier to read. And you'll see what I mean here. When I do the command, it will run. It's doing a number of mappings in the background, and you can see it's created LUN1, which is test vol X, which is going to host name. And notice that the set called Azure Local Cluster is made up of two different nodes, Azure Local Node 1 and Azure Local Node 2. But of course, Azure Local Node 2 has got multiple paths to get to the storage array. So this is showing you the mapping of every single path to that host, or to that cluster in this case. And that's it. That's how we map a volume directly to a host.